Okay, good evening guys. I improved my drawing because the pencil drawing is not too clear. Okay, let me explain why a delta connection. From line 1, it is connected to the start button, and from the start button is connected to the stop button on the normally closed contact, and it is connected to the main contactor. From the main contactor, it is connected to line 2, and with the start button contacts, it is connected the normally open contact from the main contactor is connected in parallel to the normally open contact of the start button. So from this main contactor, it is parallel a T timer T, and from timer T is connected from here to the line 2. So from line 2, it is connected to the normally closed contact of the Y contactor, and the Y contactor is connected to the normally closed contact of the T timer, which is timed in 1 minute, and there is a normally closed contact of the delta contactor to ensure that these two, Y and delta, will not close at the same time, protecting the circuit from a short circuit. The second line, the third line actually, from line 1, it is connected to the normally closed contact of the Y contactor with the same intention of preventing the Y and delta contactor from closing at the same time. And from there, the coil of the delta contactor is connected. From the delta contactor, it is connected the T timer normally open contact, and from there, second terminal goes to the line 2. So if you push the start button, M is magnetized, T is time, Y is magnetized. Even if you release the button, this normally open contact of the magnetic contactor M, it will close, so the current is still passes there from line 1 to the M, normally closed, normally open contacts, to the stop and to the coil. So this is still energized even if you release the button. So from there, it's still timing up to 1 minute, and the Y contactor is still timing up to 1 minute. After 1 minute passes, this normally closed contact will open, and if it opens, current will pass through the normally closed contacts of the Y contactor, since it is de-energized, and from there disconnected to a delta contactor, which will energize because the T timer normally open contact will close. So this interlocks, as we call it, will prevent delta and Y from energizing at the same time. If you want to stop, press the button, stop button, which is in red color, and all of the contactors will de-energize. So let's try to test the the experimental circuit that I made, that I wired. But I will continue improving on my safety, because I just borrowed these materials. I will have to return it. But I condition these, clean these contactors, make it into operational condition, because a long time it's been there in the spares. So if you press the button, these two contactors will close, will move. See, there's one movement there and movement here. See, since I timed this one for 1 minute, after 1 minute these ones will be energized, and the main contactors and the delta contactor will be energized. So if you push the red button, which is the stop button, everything stops. This is the principle of the start to delta, or Y to delta as we called it. It is the way to start a big motor. Actually, many motors are wired this way. So as I said, thank you all for viewing my video, and I will continue improving on my safety, because I just use these unused spares, some from the trash, some I repaired. So thank you all.